Is up YouTube? This is Insane Vendetta here today. I got something I want to show y'all. Yes, it's a little tiny case. I actually like this little case. When I saw it, I had to buy it. I was like, oh, this is so cool. I didn't think they made little tiny cases like this. Yeah, it doesn't seem like much, but what's inside of it is pretty cool. That way I can throw it down in my gear bag and I don't worry about it. It can't be hurt. Alright, y'all ready? By the way, the reason why I didn't put this back in the box to do another unboxing video is because it sucks to get it out of its box. I'm just letting you know that. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. Ta-da! It is the GoPro Hero 5 Session. Or GoPro Hero 5 Session, whatever. Anyways, so there it is. That is my new camera that I'll be using. I'm turning my Replay XD Prime X. They're not updating the app anymore with Replay. So what ends up happening is I can't see, whenever I mount that to the clips from my V-Force mask, I can't see where it's pointing down at, as far as like in my line of sight. So I got away from it. Also, another thing in one of the videos that I was doing, when I turn around a bunker, so let's say this is my bunker. We use a GoPro as a bunker, right? And a little battery. I'm sliding around the bunker like this, and I'm taking out somebody. And I've noticed that it doesn't matter what bunker, Dorito, snake, but just an example, when you tilt your head to look around to shoot, all they see is this dang bunker. That's all they see. So what I did is I'm going to put it on top of my head. You saw from my last video the Shapeways mount. I've got it in this case. This is a neat little case, by the way. You can get it at Amazon for like $12. So really look into this. It's a neat little case. Where's my Shapeways mount? Here it is. Yes, I got everything for the GoPro. And this GoPro, tell you what thing, this case stinks. I mean, like, it still stinks. Ugh. I mean, I know it's waterproofing, but ugh. So this is the Shapeways mount. And we're gonna get this. I'll show you what I had to do with mine. Now, one thing you'll have to do is the Shapeways seem to be off of the Hero 4s versus the Hero 5s. You'll have to smooth this down at the bottom with some sandpaper, so it'll sit flush like this, because if you don't, it ain't gonna fit. And the GoPro Hero 5 sits in here just like this. Cool part I do like, I can leave a cover on it, so when I'm not using it, it's got that little neat little cover holding it. Take it off first, because now I can't see where it's lined up at. There you go. I can put the cover back on. So ta-da! And then we're going to put this through here. Screw that down. And now we have our little GoPro mount. See? Pretty neat. I do like it. Interface with your phone very well. It's probably one of the easiest interface I've ever seen. Some pointers that you'll need. Using your memory card, if you're going to be using one, I recommend using the... I know they say to use a Luxar, but SanDisk has been pairing up with theirs, and when you buy one of theirs, you actually get a SanDisk. And what I'm using is I've got two 64 gigabyte memory flash card, little memory sticks. Oh, not memory sticks, micro SD cards. My bad, I'm having a dud day. But make sure you're using the one that they, if you want to know which one they're using, just look at their boxes when they bundle them up with SanDisk. It's the easiest way to find the one they're using. Now, like I said, with their mounts, that comes with their with the Hero 5s. If you'll notice, there's no nut on them. So when you buy the Shapeways mount, if you're thinking about setting it up like how I have mine set up, you're gonna need to buy the thumb screw, because if you slide it in here, you'll notice that this is still down here. It's because there's one built on the side. So definitely you'll have to buy these thumb screws from Amazon. They're cheap. They're like $10. They're not very expensive. Battery packs. Now I normally don't like to play too much with battery packs. I know they can cause problems really easy. I mean, you can go in there and accidentally overcharge, or I mean, you could, how should we say, you could put too much amps going towards the device, things like that, and you can end up with some problems. You can damage the battery life on certain electronics. So what I did is I just bought the GoPro battery pack, and the cool part is it actually fits in the sleeve in the top part of this case, so it just slides in there. And this is theirs. It's neat. I like it. This is kind of like a GoPro accessory review of everything that I got from my GoPro, just a new camera setup. I do like the Heroes 5 session. Now, one thing about it, I guess I'll go ahead and show y'all. Let me take my phone and I'll show y'all. Because I'm not, you know what, honestly, there's people that do a lot better reviews when it comes to cameras than me. But maybe it's just, you know, like, I mean, I'm not that great with cameras. I normally just go and buy them and run them. But I'll see if maybe this something for y'all. Okay, so one thing I also found out, by the way, that you'll notice is that, so this turns on, it's recording. It always records, so turn it off. So it's got stuff on it. Anyways, one thing about this is the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi. If the Wi-Fi is on when this is turned off, you're going to eat the battery. Now, reason being is because this is constantly on. If you want it to not be on, turn your device. Don't tell it to, like, watch. GoPro stop. See, stop. Don't tell it GoPro turn off. No. Went to photo. GoPro video. See, I went back to video. GoPro turn off. Okay, now let's turn it off. There's remotes and cell phone apps that, with the Wi-Fi being on, it will wake this thing up and turn it on. Now that's bad because what ends up happening is it sits in your gear bag, it sucks the battery down. That's the bad thing that I ended up finding out. So if y'all didn't know that, now you do. GoPro stop. GoPro stop. Thank you. And we're gonna go to menu, turn camera off. No. We're gonna go to camera settings. Okay, all that's still the same. That's where I like it. That's where Daddy like it. Camera settings, Wi-Fi control, connections, turn on. So we're gonna turn on our connection settings. Okay. And my password changes every day on my phone, so humor myself if you think if you see my password, because it won't be the next day. Blah. See, yes, wireless turned on, so I'm turning on the wireless, and it'll turn blue. There it goes. And when it turns blue, it'll let you see what it's seeing. So we click on the camera with our finger. And now we can see what our camera is seeing. See it? That's what my camera seeing. See, let me move it out here so you can see it. So, like, move it forward. See, there it is right there. That's my camera seeing. Basically seeing, like, ta-da. Now, the one thing about this, that's this little camera, we back out. We can change the settings from here, any details, any little minute things that we want to change on it, anything like that. It will, like we want to change, let's make it 60 frames per second, we can do that. If we want to make it like 30 frames per second, if we want to do photo bursts, things like that, it'll do that. Now, one thing I do like is that you have to tell the GoPro, you have to say its name, and then the voice command. There's 10 voice commands, not 5, I don't want 5 fingers. But you can tell it what to do and it'll do it. Like I said, remember, if you don't want it to eat battery life, make sure you turn the Wi-Fi off and before you store it, especially after a day of play, because it will be dead. Now you can see all the videos of, what is all that? Oh, that's just videos. See it? So you can click on them and highlight them. You can send to your phone, or you can just do this and you can mass delete them, so it'll delete them right off your phone. And then bloop, no, nothing on the memory card. The memory card is empty. It's even reflecting the memory card's data is 0. So it's a neat little feature. Now, once again, we want to turn off the Wi-Fi, so we'll go to settings. I wonder if I can turn it off from here. I don't even know if I can. Let me see. Probably not. Voice control, LED, format, voice control, blinking, You can turn the blinking off, by the way. You can also turn off the beeping noise. That's another cool feature. You can also find your camera if it's stolen. See? So if it comes up missing, you can find it. Smart control, like I said, with this, you can just use your phone, connect to a new device. I don't want to connect it. Battery level's at 100%. The reason being is because, like I said, I stored it up. I've had it in the, I couldn't get it to last a week in the case. It was draining by 10% very quickly, and that's the reason being is the Wi-Fi is always on. You got to turn it off. I mean, I said that like 3 or 4 times, but I just make sure y'all know because it kind of stumped me for a little while there until I started looking. We have Pro Tune on, so we have all our auto color. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, if you're not using the camera and you're not messing with it, it turns itself off. Remember that Wi-Fi thing? Watch, I can turn itself right back on, watch. Well, you know, I could if I didn't turn it off. It's okay, it happens. Let's turn you back on. Thank you. Now stop. GoPro stop. GoPro stop. Thank you. Pro Tune is on photo settings. Photo settings, you have to, with the Pro Tune on it and time lapse, it'll also have that. By the way, auto rotation, I have mine on, so as I rotate it, it always levels itself out. It's another cool little feature with it. It has multiple language on it. If you're worried about your what language is on it. Now, one thing you can do if you don't want to go through the little files where you're check marking and deleting the ones you want. See that little feature right there? Click on it, delete files from SD card, and you can delete it and it'll blink and it'll delete all of them. Your version information on there, like what version your GoPro is on there. Smart controls. You set your smart control up through here so you're not fiddling with the remote and then with them trying to pair them up together. Like I said, you can kind of run the GoPro without the without your cell phone, but it just makes it easier with your cell phone. And like I said, here's your picture. See, that's pretty much it. I can't really go too much in detail on it because, like I said, I'm not a very super, like, you see these guys that are like super camera swabby people, and I'm like this little like paintball nerd that don't know too much about cameras. There you go. GoPro video. I gotta leave it on that setting. That's my favorite. Oh, GoPro video. GoPro video. Thank you. Now, if you're out on the paintball field and somebody walks up to you and they go in there and I'll show y'all this so y'all can get better information on this. Let's say that you have this butt on the field and he sits there and he keeps giving your GoPro okay, anyways, I turned it off, sorry. So let's say your GoPro goes in there and it's somebody is being a butt and he's giving you GoPro voice commands. You can turn those off. So like GoPro stop, and while it's saying recording with your phone, it won't do it. GoPro stop. Thank you. Now voice enabled, so we turn it off. See, check mark. Now watch. GoPro record. GoPro stop. GoPro burst. See. That way, if you got that butt on the field that sits there and it's a pain, you can go in there and do that to it, and it won't do it. GoPro burst. See, now it's just going to sit there and be like, it's going to take pictures. GoPro video. Thank you. I'm going to delete everything off of it. There you go. Now we're completely back to basic. High resolution. I'm using 1080 at 90 frames per second. And I have it on wide. I didn't want it on super wide. I know you can get super wide with the 60. And you can change it as quickly as that, but I didn't want that. I'd rather have the 90 because I want to freeze paint as it's coming towards my face. That's one of my things I want to do is I want to actually see the paintball coming and like freeze it in mid-flight as it hits me. I know that's kind of like, oh, you want to get hit with paintball in the camera? It'll take it. It doesn't bother it. Most GoPros that I find that they scratch the lens off of, the people are putting them in their gear bags and stuff. Okay, I know it's a warning that you're fixing to turn off. Okay, it'll be alright. It's got to be on record. These GoPros, they're very battery oriented. So No. No, like I said, they're very battery oriented. So if they're not using them, it it will sit there and either find something to do, or it will turn itself off. So make sure to be cautious of that. But the cool thing is it is one button operation, so you can turn it off and turn it on from there. Like I said, I'm not a super camera suave person, but maybe these little features, these little things is something y'all worried about, and they'll do it. But I'm more of a less, I guess basically I'm telling you what a paintballer would want in a camera, and I really do like the GoPro. I wish the replays were going to be more serious, but their tech services, their customer service was bought out by another company, and from so far what I'm getting is they're not dealing with GoPro video. They're not dealing with updating their apps and things of that nature. See, camera turned off, but remember, it's not off. It's never off until you turn the Wi-Fi off. So what you do, GoPro, stop. Thank you. We're gonna put it on this so I can delete it. I don't see everything around me. I'm big on my privacy. Turn camera off, no. Camera settings, no. Video stability, voice control, no. Camera connections, gonna click on that, and we're gonna hit the red button again. And it says it turned it off. That's what we want. And now we will cancel because it's disconnected from this. So we're just gonna exit out of that. And now we're done. Now he's ready to be stored. What we're gonna do is we're gonna tell it to turn off. GoPro turn off, because you gotta remember we turn off the Wi-Fi. And that's it. The GoPro is ready to be stored, and you put the little cover back on it. The cover's like $6. Case is like $6. They're cheap. They will get hot, by the way. They all do that. What am I doing? I'll set it right there. But it's not bad. I mean, I know some of them, when people worry about them getting hot. It does have a temperature sensitivity to it. If the temperature is getting too high on it, it'll turn itself off automatically. But you'd have to be pretty freaking hot outside for it to turn itself off, because I've been playing with it for a while and it's gotten pretty toasty. About as hot as the Replay XD Prime X gets. Like I said, I like the Prime X, but I can already see that the way the company's going, I don't see them updating their apps. I don't see them probably doing much of anything. Maybe they might make a comeback. I don't know. If they make a comeback, I have their camera and I can always go back to the app. But I really wanted another view, as far as like another angle of view. So I put this on top of my mask, so that way whenever I see out of a bunker, y'all get to see it. Things like that. I think it's going to give me a really good point as far as like when I'm shooting, especially because instead of the camera being on the side of my face like this, and when I'm moving the tank, moving my gun side to side and switching hands, the hopper is not in the way. Now with the camera being on top, as it moves, you end up with this view. So hopefully that will end up being a better result. So far it has been. The voice controls still work through the grills. I would be really cautious about what mask you use, especially because you might, like if it's not extremely breathable, like grills, I know the i4s and i5s are pretty breathable, things like that. If you have a mask like the Slight Profits, they're very, they don't allow much volume out. They echo quite a bit. If you end up with that mask, I'm not saying the voice control will go through it, but what I can tell you is on a grills, it will go through it. That's all I can tell you. But anyways, that's all I got. Like I said, sorry, I'm not really a super camera-oriented person. I just buy them. I like to go play with them and record my games. So hopefully we'll get some good video soon for y'all to see. Like I said, sorry, it's just not my thing, but I can tell you what I do know and tell you what I found was cool and what made me pick it over the Replay XD Prime X. So maybe that will help you if you're looking at both of them, and maybe you'll dodge a bullet or you'll end up coming up with a really good decision. Anyway, so this is Insane Vendetta. Adios.